that just leaves somebody at a distinct disadvantage, and I think that's unfair. And so that's how I look at it, and that's what bothers me about Gervonta.
That, you know what I'm saying? And they only found increments of it. You know what I'm saying? But it spoiled the win.
Exactly.
It spoiled the win, but like I said again.
Funny, ESPN made a list today of the top fighters 25 and younger. They waited for you to move up to 26 years old before they made the list.
John Davis's recent behavior against Coach Calvin Ford has drawn criticism from ESPN experts, who say that Davis shouldn't have done this. For a long time, Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, has helped him grow from a young, gifted fighter to a world champion and more than just a coach. Outside and within the ring, Ford has shaped Davis as a father figure and mentor. He has always stressed that their gym is about more than just boxing. It's about providing young fighters with the chance to be themselves, develop, and create a future. Ford's strategy has helped innumerable children find meaning and stay off the streets. His commitment to Davis made their reunion startling because many believed their link was indestructible.
Well, it was just the work. When we first started, man, it was nobody in the gym, man. How would I sit there and say one kid and another kid and another kid, and they seen the love that we was giving. Everybody keeps thinking it's boxing. It's not boxing. It's basically giving them an opportunity to be themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and I always preach that because I sit there and tell them all the time. I say, all us gonna get old, so I need y'all to grow up quick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when we in the gym, we're not just teaching boxing, we teaching life skills. What are they gonna do to me?
Nothing.
And y'all seen the results.
Seen the results.
You seen the results of it. You know, everybody kept saying it was this, it was that. You know what I'm saying? And they only found increments of it. You know what I'm saying? But it spoiled the win.
Exactly.
It spoiled the win. But like I said again,
Tank Gervonta Davis, who is known for his explosive strength and spotless record, suffered a serious career setback recently when he was left out of ESPN's pound-for-pound P4P rankings. Given Davis's prior reputation as one of the best fighters, this omission has generated debates within the boxing community.
Tank Davis still can't crack ESPN.com's men's pound-for-pound ranking list. They got Haney, Stevenson, Bertabia, Fury, Alvarez, Spence, Usyk, Inoue, and Crawford. But still no Tank. Do you agree?
Fans and commentators have been left wondering about Davis's sentiments and future plans as a result of his silence and refusal to speak when asked about his omission from ESPN's ranking of the top fighters.
So at the 135-pound division now, you know, the undisputed champion has vacated all the belts at 135. So there's new belts up for grabs. And there's a new power rankings. How is Vasily Lomachenko ranked #1 by ESPN in the 135-pound division? From this day forward, I can never respect ESPN's power rankings or pound-for-pound list.
Who was second?
Gervonta. Shakur is third.
Their opponents weren't good enough for him to be ranked up there.
I mean, Lomachenko does have he has a good resume.
He has a better resume.
He has a good resume.
And they're probably basing it on resumes. Tank be fighting Mexicans from the middle can land.
I think Lomachenko's style is tailor-made for Tank.
He's getting knocked out.
Yeah, I think Tank gets him out of there as well. He's going to fall right into a trap, but he has great angles.
He's going to angle himself right to the floor.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that fight for years. This is back when Tank was still under Floyd Mayweather, back when Lomachenko was at the top of the game, and they was calling him Nomaschenko.
Alvin Ford, who has played a significant role in Davis's career since he was a young man, stresses the value of developing young talent and thinks that kids should be watched as they mature and given opportunities for both boxing and personal growth. Ford's concept is based on letting people be who they are and creating an atmosphere that allows them to thrive both inside and outside of the ring.
I'm saying, but I said that I got to get the little guys.
Right.
So when they get on that level, and then when they see us coming, they say, yo, we've been watching y'all.
We've seen this, right.
I said, we're going to let y'all in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, us coming together, putting our minds together, because enough is enough.
Yeah.
I'm just, enough is enough.
Addressing recent rumors of a falling out with his longtime trainer, Davis clarified that he had spoken with Ford and ascribed any perceived problems to a small misunderstanding. He added that Ford had arrived somewhat late that night, implying that there was nothing important between them.
Somebody else. You didn't pull up with your team you pull up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him. Y'all good? Yeah. All right, because I just seen Calvin, too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always going to be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know.
When thinking back on his relationship with Davis, Ford broke down in tears as he recalled how a young Dant would always reach out to him in times of need. This bond emphasizes the close bond between the mentor and mentee that has developed over the years, highlighting Ford's function as both a trainer and a father figure.
This room really hit me right here. Never thought in a million years, but Kenny used to always say, yo, Young is special, man. He's special and you guiding him right, you know, so he used to always say, Coach Calvin, Coach Calvin. Right now I'm hearing that voice in my head. Whew.
In addition to ESPN's position, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has voiced his displeasure with some of Davis's recent decisions. The ongoing story about Davis's career path and the choices he is making at this pivotal point is further complicated by Mayweather's sentiments.
Then go wrong and you're not with me no more. You don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Davis has benefited greatly from the coaching of Floyd Mayweather and Calvin Ford throughout his career. They have stood by him, encouraging him to reach new heights and making sure he stays focused inside the squared circle.
Stop head hunting. That's how you get the head.
I need this 10, 11, and 12 on the unofficial. He's down.
Okay. He said unofficial.
On the unofficial. I gotta be honest with you. That's what you want. You want from me. Hey, that's what you want from me. You don't want nobody lying to you. I'm 100 with you.
He said on the unofficial, not the real card here. Keep picking your shot. You took that round off here.
That's my job. I'm 100 with you.
Well, that was faster.
In an unexpected turn of events, many were shocked when Davis chose to split from Calvin Ford, since Ford wasn't just a trainer. He had devoted his life to shaping Davis into the champion he is today. Beyond training, Davis's personal and professional life encompasses a variety of aspects.
And you're not their biological father.
Yo, it's scary.
Mm-hmm. Does that put a different pressure on you?
Well, I'm going to tell you when it really hit me. One day I was in camp with Tank. And he had this little daughter. And he said, like a pop-pop right there. You know what I'm saying? And it made me broke down inside. And I was like, damn. And when I look at him now, I still hear little Tank, but I know he's a grown man now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just shows you the work and the years that you put in, grooming an individual to become what he's going to become.
Yeah. And I'm sure you're proud of all of the fighters that you...
Man, you just don't know. And I can't wait to the next generation to come.
In an interview, Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father and trainer, publicly chastised Davis for his choice to cut off relations with Ford. Haney claimed that Davis made the decision to fire Ford, voicing worry about the possible repercussions of doing so.
They won't cover the fact of the Live podcast will not cover the fact that Calvin and Kenny, they got fired. Now, if Devin fired me, it would be, huh? Well, they got fired.
I didn't know that was real. I thought that was some cat.
They're trying to be quiet. Man, they got fired, man. Them people that got fired, man. They hoping they get hired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're working on getting back.
Man, Calvin came in on there with them. He had them GTD first shorts, with them GTD leggings, with that GTD Kango cap, with that GTD glasses, GTD shirt. Man, guess what? The man gave him a hug, man, and left him in the hallway. And everybody want to act like that they not really. See, they keep that magnifying glass on us, and yeah.
Barry, another Davis squad trainer, took a more impartial approach to Ford's absence while praising his coaching abilities. Barry merely said, boxing is boxing, implying that even while these changes are noteworthy, they are a natural part of the activity.
Camp was good, you know what I mean? With us is always good. You know, of course, boxing is boxing, and you can see have some unforeseen things go on. But for the most part, we had a great time.
Very good. And how's he looking at camp? What are you expecting from him on fight night?
He was sharp, you know, just to be Tank. You know what I mean? Tank being Tank. Just a little different for us because this is somebody that's close, to us. I mean, somebody we got love for. And normally the people we fight, people we don't know. So you can be as mean as nasty as you want to. But for this fight, we got to cast our feelings aside for that 36 minutes or whatever it is and take care of business. That's it. Yeah.
Calvin Ford has always seen his relationship with Davis as going beyond the usual coach-student dynamic. He frequently presents himself as a father figure and mentor who is genuinely interested in Davis's development and general well-being.
You're right. I am like a father figure to a lot of my guys because one thing I did accept to care about the fighters. At the end of the day, we had to protect the fighters. And the fighters come to that corner, you got to have some type of answer for them. You have to have some type of answer for them. Make sure you got the right people that you trust to give you the answers in a certain situation because that situation is going to get bigger than the situation that Stofield had last night. You know what I'm saying? Actually getting to the guys that he's trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that with Devin Haney's situation. You with me? We see it. So it's a learning tool for everybody. Again, it's a sticky situation. Some promoters, some managers try to move the father out the life of certain situations and whatnot. I don't think it's good because they know how the kid tick. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes it could be detrimental because we've seen certain situations that the father do too much instead of letting the athlete be the athlete. So, it's a learning experience. And I learned from them situations and whatnot, what to do and what not to do. Because at the end of the day, they're their own self. You know what I'm saying? And hope that you gave them enough knowledge to be what they want to become,
Davis's remarkable career has been greatly influenced by both Ford and Mayweather. Their combined advice has been crucial in helping him navigate the decisions and difficulties that come with being a professional boxer.
Should a Tank Davis-Devin Haney fight be next?
Yeah, it should be. We already called it out. We actually flipped the coin between Devin Haney and Shakur. We don't really care. Everybody was getting on Tank about he never asked for the big fights. If you look at Tank sit there and say the time is now. You know what I'm saying? Them guys is the only guys that are they really willing to take that fight? Are they going to outprice themselves? Or they're going to take the fight? I'm old school. If I really think I'm going to beat somebody, take the money and run with it. Let's fight. Mm-hmm. If you notice, when we fought for Floyd now, we took every fight they threw at us. You know what I'm saying? We did what they asked us. That's what that's what you do. I train my guys and I tell my guys, you train, you fight, you get paid. We take care of the rest of everything else. You know what I'm saying? Look where it put us at. We at the top of our game right now. So right now, we just trying to see what's next, to see who's going to sign the contract to make them moves.
After the fight with Ford, many fans saw that Davis seemed preoccupied during his fight against Lamont Roach. They called it one of his less impressive performances and blamed the decline on Ford's lack of strategic direction.
Talk to us. I know Tank's fighting Lamont Roach. You familiar with him? How you said on the stage. Just talk to us about this.
Man, I just want to see a good fight. Just watch how camp translates into the ring. That's it.
Can you allude to more about growing up with Lamont Roach in the gym? I know you said it was 18.
Oh, man, them two used to go at it. You know what I'm saying? Tank was from Baltimore, Roach was from D.C., and not knowing that Tank is hungry. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I'm getting out of this, Roach took the fight. It gives him a chance to really be that guy. Because Roach put in a lot of work, and he's a champion, Wish the best for him. I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push them so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do.
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
no, this
Saturday
is something
night?
That we do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know that's all I got to do is speak. They take out history since I was a kid.
Tensions increased during the bout with Roach when Davis interrupted Ford's instructions mid-round, saying, "You have to stop and listen to me." This event brought to light the developing distance in their relationship.
I do just want to ask one more. Calvin Ford mentioned in his press conference that he felt that there were similarities between your amateur bouts with Gervonta at times and what we saw tonight. Did you see similarities at all between them?
In certain instances, with like some of his movement, I could tell like they were trying to go off of what happened in the past, and that was the wrong answer.
Lamont, I appreciate it.
The latest events are all the more tragic because Ford started training Davis when he was just 7 years old, and their relationship was based on mutual respect and trust.
Tank was the first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with them guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that,
it's still.
Damn.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. The rest is history.
Damn, I got goosebumps low key. That's kind of crazy.
Ford acknowledged the emotional toll of this split, highlighting the intensity of his feelings and convictions regarding the topic, according to rumors that Davis and Ford parted ways professionally months ago.
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see? Type.
Davis, on the other hand, suggested that restricting associations could result in fewer issues, hinting at a wish for a new beginning. This viewpoint illuminates his state of mind throughout this period of transformation.
Something is definitely going on between Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis. Now, we all seen that knockdown in the 9th round, but what you probably didn't see is what happened after that in between rounds. Check this out. Coach Barry Hunter trained Tank for this fight with Lamont Roach, not Calvin Ford. A lot of people were saying that this performance has something to do with that. So, is something really going on between Calvin Ford and Tank Davis? Check out what Tank had to say.
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? I was more so. It's something we gotta work on in the corner, for sure.
John Davis saw the gym as more than just a place to train. It was his safe haven. Under Calvin Ford's leadership, he found not only a coach, but also a father figure who gave him guidance, discipline, love, and support. Ford was there for Davis when he needed it most, molding him into the fighter he is today through every adversity and providing him with unwavering support. However, despite all the sacrifices Ford made, Davis now appears to have forgotten those difficult times, and the man who once gave him everything is no longer wanted in his corner, which is a painful betrayal of loyalty.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym. Calvin, like looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even. I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside, just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grabbed me before, like, get up. Think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing out here? I'm waiting on the gym.
All for a reason.
Yeah.
That concludes today's video. Until the next one, stay tuned.